Hey man, what the hell Sierra doing? I'll be right back. Right back. I need to know why you here and how you find out about this.
Momma Dee, I genuinely came with you. About the baby's gift. I ain't know. And I just feel like, in mine, damn, I really don't know. I don't get dealing with y'all.
She taking me to court, so I ain't get she don't make no money on me.
Okay,
I pay my child support, I do everything on, like,
yeah,
but
about the court.
I know.
One of y'all from the court.
She tried to take my kids and more child support.
What is like she trying to take kids?
This is what she tried to do.
Because I think over here, y'all like the whole is weird. If it's my baby shower, then mine is like it's weird.
Why did you say that?
Hey, you thinking I'm being weird? Oh, you thought I was talking about you? Yeah. I mean, it's kind of weird that you're here, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel fine about that because at the end of the day, our kids are going to be siblings. What have y'all met? Not yet, but I don't think that's your concern. I don't think that's your concern if me and her met yet. The concern right now is what me and you talking about. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's a baby shower. I came in, I brought gifts, and I did it with love. I mean, I don't need any of the gifts to.
The venue was buzzing with the thrill of a fresh start as loved ones, family, and friends came together to commemorate a momentous occasion. All the makings of a happy occasion were present at the location for the welcoming of Lil Scrappy's newest kid, which was decorated with gentle pastel colors and greeting banners. Scrappy had been looking forward to today in the hopes that it would be a time of joy and solidarity. But as the evening wore on, it became evident that things were about to change. What had started out as a quiet celebration swiftly descended into mayhem when Sierra, a significant person in Scrappy's life and a frequently complex presence in his relationships, showed up. Sierra, who was always gregarious and enthusiastic, wasn't exactly embraced by everyone there, while the rest were concentrating on commemorating the newcomer. Sierra's previous encounters with Scrappy, especially their turbulent past, loomed over the event like an unsolved storm. Although Sierra and Scrappy's relationship had always been turbulent, they had moments of intimacy together, yet their past had never been straightforward. But with Scrappy's recent chapter in life, stress that had been building for a long time now reached a breaking point. The frigid tension was evident as soon as she entered the room. Sierra became aware of the gaze that followed her around. Behind her back, the whispers revealed that Scrappy was not the only one who had changed after learning of the baby's arrival. His mother in particular had altered. Momma Dee had always been outspoken about her dislike of Sierra, viewing her as a danger to the family's harmony, and on this particular night, that dislike was set to explode. Scrappy, who had been attempting to maintain composure, saw Sierra's arrival and felt a sense of dread.
Out about being in her shower, and I get it. But now is she saying she don't want any of the gifts that I got? Okay, girl, fine. I'll just keep it, and I'll give it to the next bitch that Scrappy be pregnant. If you feel right, I can leave.
No, I don't think she should leave. I think that it was a wrong impression. You feel me?
You don't even know if I was 100% all the way just talking about you. But it wasn't all about you. Okay, but you came over here and you made it about me. I was going to do my lip gloss, actually. Okay, well. And I was stopped. But at the end of the day, I would never want to come and step on nobody's toes. You can never step on my toes.
Toes had anticipated that this occasion would be drama-free and a time of joy without the competition of previous relationships. But Sierra's presence was a reminder that the timing was off. He had attempted to move on from his past and focus on his new family. About to make that impossible, Sierra, why are you here? Although Scrappy had made an effort to maintain his composure, the tension in the room made it hard to conceal his annoyance. This isn't the right time or place. Surprised by Scrappy's icy reaction, Sierra stood. What's the issue, Scrappy? She wasn't one to back down easy, especially when she felt like she was being pushed aside. Her voice was shot back. I'm here to help you support your new baby. Rising, but Scrappy didn't buy it. The scars from their past encounters were still visible, and he didn't want to put up with Sierra's typical antics. You know what this event is about, and that now is not the time for your drama. So you're not here for that. Instead, you're here to cause trouble. As Scrappy's annoyance increased, The tension in the room increased and Sierra refused to give up. Wasn't going to allow him to reject her so quickly. But as the conversation got more heated, things took a drastic turn. The ferocious and unrepentant mother of Momma Dee, Scrappy, who had been observing from the sidelines, took over.
With my cane. Yes. So can us three walk off and talk? Come on.
I mean, I would like to talk about myself, not with we don't need you to be in the because whatever me and her will have to talk about don't really have to do.
Well, I introduced you, and so there it is. So yeah, I'm gonna chop it up.
Wait a minute. Momma Dee's voice broke through the heated conversation, and she rushed at them both, her eyes burning with rage. You can't simply walk up here and expect everything to be all right. Sierra Matey's abrupt intervention caught Sierra off guard, and she turned to face her. The woman, who had never concealed her distaste for Sierra, was now completely engaged in the mayhem. Sierra snapped back, her voice trembling with annoyance. You don't know what you're talking about, Momma Dee. You're the one causing trouble, not me, but Momma Dee wasn't having it. Oh, I know exactly what I mean, daughter. You've been nothing but a problem in this family, and I'm done. I'm here for Scrappy and his baby. Pretended that you could simply walk in here and everything would be okay. But today the dispute became more heated as the two women engaged in a verbal sparring match, each attempting to outspeak the other, but it wasn't just them. Everybody in the room started picking sides. The drama was playing out in front of everyone, with emotions running high. While some people stood with Scrappy, agreeing that the event should be free of past drama, others started to support Sierra, saying she had a right to be there because she had been a part of Scrappy's life for so long. Scrappy, trying to maintain his composure, moved between the two women in the hopes of diffusing the situation before it got worse. When Momma Dee said, "I don't care what you think, Scrappy. She's not welcome here," she never backs down and wasn't prepared to let go. "I'm done with her, so you have to choose. You can't allow her to continue causing trouble whenever she feels like it, whether it's with your family or her." Sierra, who had been silent for a while, interrupted, saying, "That's it. I'm just supposed to leave like I don't matter." Scrappy looked at her, his eyes full of frustration. He didn't want to throw her out, but he knew that this wasn't the time for more drama. He had a new family to protect, and the tension between them was only making things worse. "I believe it's best if you leave, Sierra." His tone was harsh yet calm as he stated, "This isn't the location or the moment. I hope you understand that I need to concentrate on my family here." Anger stiffened Sierra's face, but instead of arguing, she pivoted and stormed out of the venue, the room watching her every step. For a moment, Scrappy stood there torn. He knew it was the right thing to do, but it didn't feel like an easy decision. When the door shut behind Sierra, the room fell silent, and Momma Dee crossed her arms, her lips twisting into a contented grin. His past with Sierra and his tense relationship with his mother had both come to a climax on what should have been a joyful moment. "I told you, sweetie, that you made the proper decision." Still analyzing the situation, Scrappy just nodded. He didn't want to cause harm to anyone. In the back of Scrappy's mind, he knew that this was not the last time the drama would come knocking. The complexities of love, family, and loyalty would continue to challenge him, and he wasn't sure if he'd be able to keep it all together. However, sometimes the past had to be left behind, especially when it threatened to overshadow something as important as the arrival of his new baby. The rest of the night was quiet, with tension still hanging in the air, but as the party resumed, the focus gradually returned to the reason they had gathered to celebrate new beginnings, new life, and the future that awaited Scrappy and his family.